Hey guys, today I'm going to be building a Christmassy version of Five Nights at Freddy's 1. So I'm really excited. Oh, hello guys. I'm really excited to see what the final product looks like because, you know, this looks at the moment quite, grey, quite toned down. I feel like this place could do with a freshen up and I can turn it a bit more Christmas and festive. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop into the time lapse and yeah, I'll see you all after that. Okay, so before we get too far into the video, I do need to give the biggest of all shoutouts to CuppaTeaEXE. Now, his channel will be linked in the description because he deserves it. What he does is he builds Minecraft maps that are related to Five Nights at Freddy's. So obviously, go give him a follow, go subscribe to him if you like this kind of stuff, because what he does is really great, and that leads me on to say that this map would not be possible without him. And I know a lot of YouTubers say that, and it's quite cringy, but this time I truly and properly mean it. Like, CuppaTeaEXE was the one that built this base map. Now, obviously, I had to go through and recreate the map, but he was the one that originally designed it. So, like I said, I would not have been able to festify it without the help of CuppaTeaEXE. So yeah, go subscribe to him, and thank you so much, mate, for actually making the map. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I'll let you watch the rest of the time lapse. Get relaxed, get your popcorn, and get in the Christmas spirit. So, you've seen the time lapse. Now, let's just have a little quick walk around just to show you the full build in its, well, full scale. So, here is the little introduction desk and little entrance room. So, obviously, here you've got your LED lights going across, which obviously I've just used mangrove signs, and then the different coloured dyes with a glowing to make it look all glowy. We've got the slabs, we've got our little entrance to get into here, and we've got the welcome sign. Now obviously there's not really much to do in here as it is just a little entrance, but we've got some banners, we've got a little bell, so obviously when the door opens, the bell goes off to signify that you've entered, just like a little cute town sort of shop would. You know, I think you should have seen those. As you can see, using the map art from CuppaTeaEXE, we have managed to include the red and black stripes still that go around the entire building, and some black black paint item frames, black map art in the door like that. Then moving on to down here, we've got a tall bush in the corner, an extra tall bush. Might want to trim that down a little bit. And in there, of course, is the employees only room, which we'll get to in a sec. But here is the little corner. We've obviously got just some like little decorations on the wall, and the LED lights running across all the way into Pirate Cove, which we'll get to in a sec. But first, let's head into the employees only area. This is Backstage. And as you can see, we've got icicles dripping down from the ceiling, which is quite cool. And then we've got the animatronic heads lined up on the shelves. So, as you can see, we've got my custom-made Foxy, which I am really proud of how that turned out. We've got some gingerbread houses here and there. We've got the Blacklight Cupcake because it's a bit more festive. We've got an Adventure Freddy because, again, a bit more festive. And then finally, we've got Glamrock Bonnie because it's a bit more blue and a bit more elf-like, I guess. Now, coming out of here, we can move on to Pirate's Cove. Now, here in Pirate's Cove, obviously, at the moment, all the animatronics are armor stands because I've not got that many friends to actually play them. So, you know, we're going to have to make do with armor stands for now. And I can't be bothered to get the materials, so let's just leave it at that. As you can see, Foxy's, because obviously Foxy's whole style is gingerbread, as you should know, he has got a little gingerbread Pirate's Cove area here with some dark chocolate, which is what I would like to say this is the most representative of, and that is the dark oak trapdoors, surrounded by the candy cane archways here. As you can see, we've got the lights as well. I'm really proud of this design. We've got lights that are on some glowing item frames to signify like some LEDs going around the candy canes. And then, of course, in here, we've just got the purple curtains with some more LED lights up there. And then some wall decorations, just because why not? Over here, again, we've just got some more little corner. I might trim that hedge down again. In here, we've just got our little wall decorations with some more LEDs, just some more trapdoors, and we'll get back to the prize counter. Going over here, we've got the door to the kitchen, which again we'll come back to, and we've got the 3 main arcade machines, which I've just realised I forgot to actually put in the buttons for this, so let's do that now. We'll give Bonnie a nice birch button like that. There we go. So it's basically the same. Right, so here we've got the blue arcade machine, and all of these arcade machines, because I believe there are 3 more, these aren't the only 3, they're all themed to festive or just regular Five Nights at Freddy's characters. So here we got Bonnie's present peeking, because he is obviously an elf Bonnie. Over here we got, because obviously it's Santa Freddy, we got Freddy's delivery dash. And then finally, because Chica is a snowman, we've got Chica's snow throw. And then we'll get to the other 3 in the, oh, what is this? Little, safe room? I'll remember the name. We'll get into the safe room in a minute. In the corner, I believe this used to just be the puppet's box, little present. But, you know, it would be a bit weird if I just didn't have anything in the corner, so I did keep it, but changed the colours. Then finally, moving on to the back wall, we've got some more LEDs and spotlights. And of course, we've got some more icicles. And then on here, we've got some little Christmas tree hedges, I guess. Some candles, some presents. And of course, some snow for where Chica would usually be. Because, you know, Chica is a snow girl. Now, coming on to the main centre of the room, we have got the dining room area. So, if you've noticed, obviously all the colours have been swapped. So, instead of the grey walls with the very dark grey bottom, it's now green bottom with red walls. The thing, I believe it used to be maybe polished black stone and polished diorite. I don't know. And I believe this just used to be obviously the red and blue or the red and black or whatever it is colour wall. However, of course, I have changed it up to be a bit more Christmassy, so the floor outside is a bit cleaner, and then the carpet is festive colours. All the hats on the tables have been replaced with presents, which is really cool. And then, of course, one table has been removed to make way for the giant, I'll say giant, it's a quite average-sized Christmas tree, which is very nice. Now, let's move on to the bathrooms over here. So in here, the bathrooms, they have practically been untouched, apart from adding in a few more wall decorations and the festive colouring. In here, we've just got a few more hedges and some candy cane wall art, and then of course we've got some more banners. And then the exact same thing for the boys' bathroom over here. We have just got some wall art and new colours. Now, if we come down to this side, here is the, I mean, it doesn't say it, but this is the safe room that was originally walled off in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Now, obviously, I believe this has always just been a fan little project to see where it would be placed. And a lot of the maps from Five Nights at Freddy's place the safe room right here. But I don't think it is official. But that's where I've got it anyway, because you know what? I don't care. So, in here is the safe room. Obviously, Springtrap, I believe, would be over here or something. And let's just start off. So, here we've got like a little, I guess this is like a bin, a trash can, for no reason. Here is like another candy cane arch. Just some random props that weren't really used in the actual area. We got some more wall art, and then finally we got the other three machines. So, starting off over here, we have got Nutcracker Foxy's Nutty Butter Blast. Now, I did not know what to do for a nutcracker, and I don't think cracking nuts would really make a fun game. So, what I did was I just came up with a very common thing that I know a lot of people would have heard before. Nutty Butter Blast, you know what, it works. I was going to play on with like exotic butters, but I can't really do that anyway, so you know what, just go with it. The next one is a bit better though. We've got Foxy's Gingerbread Dressing. I'm guessing this one is just sort of like a gingerbread house makeover sort of thing, which would be quite cool to see. And then finally here, we've got the third one. Obviously, I've now gone through all of the Funko custom festive figures, right? Like the festive characters. I've gone through the Nutcracker Foxy, Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. There isn't anyone else. So, of course, I had to sneak in a little Fredbear reference. So, we've got Fredbear's Candy Catastrophe. Now, I don't quite remember what the reference was here. I think Catastrophe was just because, you know, the bite of 83 happened and all of that. And then Candy, just because I needed it to be somewhat festive, so I went with that. And of course, FNaF is American, so I had to put candy instead of sweets. Just alliteration as well. Just go with it, please. Right, before we head on to the prize counter and up in the office, we can head into the kitchen, which is arguably, I think, probably one of my most favourite rooms in the entirety of the pizzeria. So here we've got a little order window. Now this is mainly so you can be on this side and order what you want. And of course we've got the lights and the little pieces of paper, the little notes of what your order is. Just, you know, very normal thing to put. Here we've got a little train going around. I'll get to that in a minute. But here we've just got some little like platforms just so the train can actually go. And so basically I needed to connect the train outside to go back around, but there was not really any good way of doing this, so I just had to sort of work it into the scenery. So that is why it is like that. Over here we've got some ovens, some little like stoves. We've got some are on, some are off. I've just used debug sticks for this. Of course with their main heads, I guess hood, I believe it is. Here we just got some wall art, just for the snowmen. We've got a snowball, we've got a coal, we've got a carrot nose, which is quite funny and festive. The fridge used to be here, but it's been moved to make way for the new glorious fireplace, which as you can see, it's on, it's cooking. Can't really go out because of this, but yeah, it is here. A nice little fireplace. In the corner, we've got a little hot chocolate machine, which I think is really cool and really cute. So, you know, just add that in there for no reason. And then here we've got a pile of snow because Chica is obviously Snow Chica, and Chica likes to spend her time in the kitchen, let's just say that. So, maybe she came too close to the fire and started to melt a little bit. I guess, that's some sort of funny way to put it. Over here we've got the counter, which is the last thing in the room, apart from the fridge, but I've already gone over that. We've just got a little cupcake to show, well, to show that it's the kitchen, I guess, to show that it is still Five Nights at Freddy's. And of course, we've got some candles dotted around with a Christmas pudding. And that's actually a good question. Let me know in the comments if you like Christmas pudding, because personally, I don't think I do. I don't like it. But I know some people really do. So, yeah, let me know in the comments. And, also, that lets me know that you've got this far. Anyway, moving on to the final part of the main dining room, we've got the prizes. Now, obviously, like I said, this is FNaF 1, but it's, it looks a bit bland with it, just, well, like, with there being nothing here, just a big bunch of empty space. So, I added in a prize counter because, you know what? It looks cool, and, you know, it's a prize counter. I can definitely find a way to work that into Christmas. So here on the prizes counter, up here on the top shelf, we've got some more LED lights, of course. We've got some gingerbread houses and a present. We've got some gingerbread houses and a present. And then on the bottom shelf here, I believe this is a candy cane flavoured ice cream, which is really cool. We've got another blacklight cupcake because, well, it's blue. And here we've got a Freddy Frostbear plush, which is, you know, FNaF and festive. And then a box of mint chocolates because, yeah, Christmas. And obviously, we've got like a little bin here just to show how it's similar to the VR. And the glass has been festively themed with the green carpet on top. Now, you might have been noticing a funny little train running around here, as you can see. Credit to Ben for actually helping me find this texture pack because, you know, it would not look this good without him. But here is the little minecart that goes around the track. I'll show you the track in a minute, but this is just sort of to represent a little like Christmas train that would run around or like under a Christmas tree, or something like on Christmas. I'll like hop into the train. There we go. You can see how this is just a oh, there we go, and we're going backwards. That's great. This is just a retextured minecart that has been changed with a texture pack for Optifine. I'll leave a link to the texture pack if you want to download it in the description. And obviously now you can see how it works. So it just goes round across the roof, back down and around through the prize counter, back up through the kitchen, and then around again. infinitely. So let's trim that, and let's head down the left hallway. Now I always get confused. Is this the... So that's north, so that's east. This is the east hallway, I believe. So, of course, down here it used to be quite messy and, you know, just detailed. There was cobwebs everywhere, there was like iron bars, and I had to remove them just to make it look a bit more festive. However, I still have kept the little shelf here. I've just shoved a snow globe on top. And then in this little cupboard here, I have added a snow globe on top. And if you remember the days where I used to make Piggy, you would you would recognise this design as the shelf from Winter Holiday, which is quite cool. Now, obviously we've got some bushes and the entrance into the office, but if we come behind here and go down here, you can just see how it's done. It's just an armor stand with a snow globe on top and a custom player head, and it's on a slab just to make it dip down a little bit. So that is how it's done if you wanted to know. Let's skip the office and go straight across and down to the end of the hallway. Over here is, I believe, the west hallway. If not, then this is the east and that's the west. Honestly, I can't remember. I'm sorry, I just can't remember these FNaF things anymore. The lore's complicated enough, let alone my left and my rights and my east and my wests. Anyway, here we've just got some TVs. We've got another snow globe. As you can see, this is the TV that I modelled it off. As you can see, look, it's just a stripped acacia wood with an item frame and some sweet berries on top. Because you know what? Why not? And I believe these also used to be TVs in the original map, but I had to festify them a little bit. And then past the two bushes in the door office door, not door office, then you can see a grandfather clock, which has been one of my designs for quite a while. I believe I used this design for my upcoming Amanda the Adventurer map, and a Lovely World, Stampy's Lovely World Season 2 map, like a little ghost train. So yeah, that is a very cool design, so feel free to pinch it if you want, I guess. And then finally over here, we've got a little lamp, because why not, you know? Again, I've used this design quite a lot, so I just thought, why not include it for a little bit? I actually used this most recently in the movie, so credit to you if you like noticed that. And then I believe the second to last thing down here is the storage room, supply closet thing. So in here we've got a little snowman head, we've got a ladder, we've got a shelf with a star and an advent calendar on. And then here we've got some more icicles. This is like a little vent, just because I believe in one of my other maps that I'm doing with Five Nights at Freddy's, which is a little escape room, which is quite cool. There is a vent down here, right down here, which leads us all the way to parts and service. And I thought, you know what, let's add a little reference to that. I want a vent in here. It breaks up the walls, and it has like a little, it like gives it a little bit more character, I guess. But yeah, past this air duct, you can see it's just the railway that leads straight back down to the prize closet. The prize counter, and there goes the train. So yeah, very Among Us style there. Now, let's head up to the office, which is the final one. Again, a bit more map art used. We've got some map art for the office, like, I guess, danger, the caution tape part of the office door, and then the bottom, which is just the grey. Then finally, in here, this poster has been festivified, I guess, a little bit. So this is now, I believe this used to be Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica. However, I changed it up a little bit to still be Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, but be more of the festive colours. So like this is now Snow Chica. And then of course we've got Santa Freddy and Elf Bonnie. Then finally in the office, we've still got the fan and the cupcake, but we've got some more festive TV screens and a present in the corner and a little bush. And we've still got the buttons as well to open and close the door, which don't do anything because I'm not a command block nerd. Well, I am, but I I don't really feel like I want to do these ones. I'm just not bothered. And then behind here, finally, we have got, we had to, so like, I feel like it was just going to be too hard for me to festivify the lockers, because it's, you know, it's just a few yellow shulker boxes, at the end of the day. So what I did was I added in some just new decoration completely. So here I've added in some presents like this, and then this is supposed to be some sort of Santa's sack, I'm pretty sure, but I don't really know how it is. Then we've got some candles on top, which is, if you ask me, it's a bit of a fire hazard, but sure. And then finally we just got some more wall art made from signs, which is supposed to represent some sort of like candy cane design. And that is actually, oh, I missed it. I just missed the train. How about that? That is actually the Five Nights at Freddy's Christmas Special 2023 completed. So, if you really like this map, let me know in the comments, and make sure to show that by liking and subscribing. Please, I want subscribers. And thank you all so much for making it to the end of the video. I know how like hard it is usually to sit there and watch about an hour-long video of just time-lapse. I really hope this video, like, I've not edited it yet, but I really hope it's not like too long, because, you know, I don't really want to be having people sitting here on the run up to Christmas watching an hour-long video. Then again, I did just do that. Thank you, Dream. But yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching the video. And now I'm just gonna leave you all with one final thing to say. I'm gonna be having a rewind video coming out very, very soon on the final day of 2023. So obviously I probably am going to then wish you a very happy new year. But before New Year comes Christmas. So thank you all so much for watching, and I really hope you all have the best Christmas so far. Well, I'll say best Christmas. Just have a good one. Please. Spend time with your family. Just do what makes you happy. And for me, that was clearly building Five Nights at Freddy's in a festive theme. So that's great. And again, just in case you don't watch my rewind video, which I'm not expecting all of you to, I want to wish you all a very happy new year as well. And yeah, without that, I'm going to say thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Jesus Christ. Looking at this map now, when it's not festive, really hurts my eyes. Like, this looks so dull and disgusting.